going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
We want to sincerely apologize for the delay of videos.
Yes.
It's been nothing other than just slack, and we truly apologize. But we do want to get the videos going. We want to get the ball rolling. And we do want to talk about the coronavirus.
Right.
And everything that's going on right now in the world. And some people still think it's a hoax.
Don't want to believe.
They don't want to believe it. Some people ain't even taking it serious.
No, it's sad. It's really sad.
It is. And there's just a lot going on with this virus. So we want to tell you how we feel about it.
Right.
What we think about it. So let's go off. Let's begin with, is it a hoax?
No.
Is it a hoax? Is it real? Is it real?
I think it's real.
I
believe that it's real because people are dying. Like, I hope that it's real. Like I don't hope that it's real because it's terrible.
Right.
But, like, I don't want to believe that it's a hoax and they're killing people. Like, that's just craziness.
With everything going on, especially right now at this point in time, how could it be a hoax?
Right. And it's all over the world. It's not just here. It's not just our government. It's everywhere.
Yeah. It's everywhere. It's taking over, and it's insane. And there's a lot of people not taking it serious neither. They think it's a joke. Like, who was that dude? He licked a toilet seat.
Oh yeah, I think TikTok influencer, some kind of influencer, but like he licked a toilet seat and now he's got the virus. And you kind of get what you give. Like, I mean,
Thought it was a joke.
It's not a joke. People are dying. People are sick. Children are dying.
And it's because of people like this that it makes it so much worse, so much more harder on us and on the whole world. Just it makes things so much more harder. And you know, I even seen a dude on the subway. You remember that?
Oh,
when he put his fingers in his mouth and he wiped a pole with it.
Yep, that's so gross. And there was a story I just read about a lady coughing all over the produce. Like, they threw it out, like $35,000 worth of produce. They threw it out because people are are ignorant or just selfish. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care if they're infected and infect others. They're lost. They're lost souls. They need guidance. They need to redirect their life somewhere.
Exactly. They need guidance, they're lost. But the sad part is about that. The truly sad part about that is some people will never make it. Some people will never be saved. That's just the reality of it. That's the reality. The Bible says many are called. Many are called. Not everybody. Many. And only a few out of that many is chosen. Exactly. And some people don't even want to acknowledge their ways, their actions. So the sad part of that is some people just gonna die the way they are, and they're gonna be the way they are.
Right.
This is a sick world we live in. It's a twisted world we live in. So how does this all line up with God? What's this got to do with God? Some people, to be honest with you guys, could this be the end of
the end of time, the beginning of the end?
Could it be?
Because I know some people argue that this isn't from God. The others will say this is a sign from God. Like, calling this people, like, trying to get people to wake up and realize that there's something bigger than themselves. Like,
with everything going on, it kind of looks that way too.
Right.
It does. It kind of looks like this could be the beginning to the end, because with everything, you know, I know the Bible. I'm familiar with the Bible. I'm good with it, but I'm not that good with it to the point where I could break things down with all the earthquakes going on that the Bible talked about, and the plagues
and the locusts and everything.
All that stuff. But it's all lined up. It's all lined up just like the Bible said, and it's all happening. It's all unfolding right now.
Right.
And then this virus coming about, and then, you know, they talk about the mark of the beast. Now let's talk about that too. Antichrist. That's what I want to talk about, the Antichrist. Everybody talks about the Antichrist, and you got so many preachers, whoever, discussing what is the Antichrist? And you hear so many different stories, but the truth is nobody knows. You don't know what the Antichrist is. So it upsets me when I hear people talk about that. This is the Antichrist. Like, you gotta believe. Nah, man. Like, there's so many different stories, and people got so many different, you know what I mean, ideas of what the Antichrist is. We don't know. Just it's okay sometimes to say you don't know.
Right. You don't always have to know everything. Like,
You don't.
sometimes it's better not to know everything.
Exactly. It's just when the time comes, we're gonna know. Everybody's gonna know what's the Antichrist, but we don't right now.
Right.
So, Mark of the Beast, that could be coming too, because they've been talking about the Mark of the Beast. So this coronavirus thing and what's going on right now could lead to that Mark of the Beast, that chip that they plant in your hand. They've been talking about doing that. The government
Right, in your hand or in your forehead or in your arm, anywhere that it's implanted, like in order to buy goods, to buy things that we need to survive. But in the Bible it says that there's going to be a time that we're going to have to choose, and we're going to have to choose to either not be comforted by all the things that we've become accustomed to, and know that what's right and God will provide for us no matter what. Even in famine, I can't say that word. Even in famine, God creates water and rivers and deserts. Like God is the ultimate provider.
Man, Jehovah Jireh.
Lord, my provider.
And that's what it is going to boil down to, because I always felt like in the end times was going to come, and like I'd be here to witness it, basically.
Right.
Like, I always felt like it's close.
I felt that way. I've always felt that way. That I'd be here when that time came. It's just something that's been engraved inside of me for the longest time. It's just one of those things. It's a feeling. It's just like intuition. It's something. It's inside of me. Yeah. I just feel like my whole heart that I'll definitely see that time when Jesus comes back.
And this could be it.
So
this could be the beginning to it, though. It really could. Like, we don't know. Like Jesus said, he's gonna come back like a thief in the night. And if you really believe that, you really believe in God, then that's really gonna happen. Like, right. he's gonna come back. Like, but we don't know when it's gonna be. But we're gonna see signs, though.
Right.
Signs of the beginning of the second coming, and these all could be them signs. Like, it could be. I'm not saying it is.
Right.
We don't know that. We don't know that. But everything that's going on, everything they're talking about, as far as wanting to actually microchip people's hands, Mark of the Beast, that's what it is. And with this virus going on and everything else saw in line, it looks like it. It looks like this could be there. So there's going to be a time where they're going to say, you're going to have to get this chip in your hand or you can't do nothing. You can't buy nothing. You can't. That's your money. That's your lifeline. It's your identity. That everything. Chip. And if you don't get it.
Not for me.
It's all bad.
I'll be up in the mountains.
So, right. But that's the thing, though. That time's going to come where you're going to, because that's the mark of the beast. That little microchip. That's the beginning of it.
Yes, it is.
And we know that for sure, because the Bible says that without it, you can't buy, sell, trade, or eat.
Right.
And that's what they're trying to do. So there's going to be an actual time, maybe, in this, maybe, but we both feel like it. And a lot of other people do too. When that time comes, you're going to have to refuse it.
Right.
You're going to have to. Like, unless you want to be damned forever.
No.
You're going to have to say no. No matter how hard things get.
You got to always remember God will provide and see you through.
Yeah, exactly.
He will always provide. He'll never abandon you. He'll never forsake you. You got to know that. You got to know it in your heart. You got to know it in your mind.
You just got to, yeah. You just got to know, like, when you say no to that microchip, it's not the end. It's not the end, like, it is, you know what I mean, but
it's the end of what we're accustomed to. It's the end of comfort, and we're not going to say that it's going to be easy, like, we're going to struggle, things will be hard, but we'll always have food to eat, we'll always have what we need to survive.
And we never know, like, from that time, how far Jesus is off from actually coming back, like, actually it being, and it's wild. It's wild to think about that. that this really is gonna happen. It could happen soon. It's really crazy to think about that.
Yeah.
You know, but it could be. It could be. It couldn't be. You don't know. But like I said, it's all in line with the Bible.
Right.
And I know it's scary.
It's very scary. But it's gotta be. It's gotta be in order for us to get to where we all want to be in the end, and that's in heaven with Jesus, and next to him, right next to him, asking questions, not being in pain, not being hungry, like everything that we've dreamed of. If you follow the Lord, like this is what has to happen in order for him to come back.
Yeah, it has to happen. These things must happen. What was I gonna say? As far as the virus goes, protect yourself.
Right. Don't be stupid.
Exactly. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid about it. Don't go walking around licking telephone pole or whatever.
Yeah, right. Just be cautious. Like, stay away and keep your distance from people. Use gloves if you have to. Like we use gloves. When we bring stuff in the house, we wipe it down with sanitizer and wipe it down. Like, we're trying to do everything to protect ourselves because we both are immunocompromised. Like, with Crohn's disease, he has asthma. Like, and it's like, you got to be smart about things. Like, I mean, to me, I brought it up to him earlier. Like, they said we don't need masks, but it's so funny. But the health providers need them. Like, the people in government are wearing them. Like, so, like, you know, your own discretion. Do what you think. Like, you need to do best to protect yourself. But I know what we do, and we're going to continue to do it. Yep. People might give us weird looks, like, but I don't know.
Who cares?
I don't care.
Who cares?
I just know that I'm not trying to get this virus. I'm not trying to get sick.
Exactly. When I go out in the public and I'm thinking about that virus and I got my mask on, I ain't thinking about how anybody feels about me or how they care. I'm thinking about protecting myself, my woman, my family. You know what I mean? We go out to the grocery stores, you know. We try not to as much as possible. We try not to go out as much as possible with this going on. But when we do, or when we have to, and we see people in the stores, like we went to John Eagle, that's a big store. One person had a mask on.
And then everybody was right up on top of everybody. Like, we were putting our stuff on the conveyor belt, and this lady, I just gave him a look, like, because this lady was literally behind me, and I could feel her breath on my neck, and, like, I'm a woman of God. I don't want to turn around and sucker somebody. Like, I felt like it, like, but I held back and just got out of the store and got in the car and used our sanitizer and, like, just got back home as quick as we could. Like, some people just don't care.
They don't care. And nobody's perfect. You guys got to remember something, too. All right? Peter cut a person's ear off right in front of Jesus.
Right.
And Jesus already forgave him before it even happened. You know what I mean? Now, Peter didn't just do it like, forget you, God. He did it like, I'm trying to protect my Lord or whatever. You know what I mean? And he wasn't just... And God forgave him. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're human. You know what I mean? If you turn around and clock somebody out in your blood gets to boiling, but don't think in your mind like, oh, I'm gonna turn around him, God gonna forgive me. Don't do that, man.
I don't want to be acting like that.
Things like that happen, though. I'm saying things like that happen. We're human, but you do gotta try to control yourself, and sometimes
maintain that composure.
Yeah. But it's crazy, though, man, because there's a lot of people who don't take this serious, man. A lot of people. And they're the ones that's going to cause the most trouble.
I got the hair sticking
like,
up.
for all of us.
Sorry.
You
I'm like a crazy lady.
But, yeah, keep laughing about it if you want to, because that dude who was licking the toilet seat was laughing about it, and now he could possibly die from this.
Right.
Lose his life.
In the hospital bed. Like, literally, have the picture. Like, he's sitting in the hospital bed. He looks sick. He's got a respirator on. Like, but you get what you give. Like, you want to run around and try to get laughs, to get money, to get popular, like, whatever. Like, that's you, but... It's not the right thing to do. Like, look what it got him. Look where it got him.
Possibly death. All that stuff, all that money he's making, all that fame is not gonna mean nothing if he dies from this. It don't mean nothing. Period. Like,
don't want him to die. We'll pray for him. Like, but you have to think about things that you do. You have to think about what comes out of your mouth, what your motives are.
But again, that goes back to some people just don't care. Some people just don't care, man. He might be laying in that bed and looking death right in the face and not even care though. He
Right.
might not even care if he dies. He might, you know what I mean? Some people just don't.
They don't fear death. Like, they don't. I don't know.
It's
Mind-boggling. Like, the things people do.
it really is though. It really is. So we just wanted to jump in and talk about everything going on right now with the virus. Just please be safe, man. Anybody who's gonna actually listen.
Right, like, and be smart, like, like, you could feel good and wonderful, but, like, you could go out and then bring it home to your child, you could take it to grandma or your grandpa, like, and, like, it's not like they said it was, where it's all elderly people it's people of every age that are getting this, there's babies dying, like, you gotta, like, be selfless right now, like, think about the other people that you could be putting in jeopardy, like, think about yourself, too, like, not trying to die, like, get something and be miserable, like, if it happens, that was God's will, but I'm going to protect myself as much as I possibly can, because I'm not going to bring something on to myself that could have been prevented.
Exactly. And stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Anything else going on as far as the virus, or I think
No, like, I don't want to get into, like, paranoia and, like, the things that are happening around us, like, with the 5G towers and all that stuff, that, like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because we just seen one that just popped up out of nowhere, and, like, I'm not getting into that craziness right now.
Everybody thinks that's better. Everybody thinks all this stuff happening is for the better. But it's not. It's the complete opposite, man. This stuff is not, 5G, that's dope. Like, fast speed, no, man.
We're
It's
good the
not
way
good.
we are. Like,
We
everything
are, though.
is good. Technology is going to be the death of our society. Like,
It is, though. Look, man, that big old 80-inch flat screen, 4G, sitting on your, what are them things called? Whatever?
TV stand.
TV stand. That's good enough. Like,
Right.
that's good enough. Like, it really is, though. Like, it's, but they just want to keep advancing. They want to keep fixing what's
Everybody
not
thinks
broken.
bigger is better and faster is better. It's not.
And they want to just keep improving it, and they're risking.
They don't care. They're risking our lives.
Real talk.
They're putting our lives in jeopardy to make $1.
Yeah. But I think that's good. I
Right.
think that's good for today. And we're gonna try to post now. We've been messed up. Like, straight up. We just been slacking.
Right.
And we miss doing this, because we used to do Bible studies on Facebook. We used to go live and do Bible studies, and it actually feels good to do this, man.
It does. Like, I want to bring as many of my brothers and sisters with me that I can. Like, I don't want to see anybody that I care about and people I don't even know. I don't want people to be damned to hell. Like, it's miserable. It's like your worst nightmare and, like, that you've ever had come true,
Yeah.
magnified by 10. Like, you
Yeah.
can't even picture how terrible hell's going to be. And I don't wish that upon anybody.
And it's real. It's real. Hell is real, man. You believe in heaven, and that's what it is, though. It's your worst nightmare. Or your worst nightmare times 10 come true for eternity. Like, for eternity suffering. Like, that's what
Right.
it really is, man. And that's really scary to think about. Like, that's really scary to think about.
It is. And that's something people should think about, though. Like,
Mhm.
make you
Yes,
put some things in perspective. Get your life right. Get right with God.
There's no better time to do it than now, neither.
Right.
And it's never too late, too. It's never too
Never
late.
too late.
It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. It's never too late.
God forgives us of everything. All we have to do is ask Him. Ask Him. Try to live your life as best as you can. Be the best person that you can be. Have Him lead you. Have Him guide you. And we're still going to make mistakes. We're still going to sin. Like, we're an imperfect creation. But He loves us so much.
Yeah, He just wants that relationship.
He wants us to prosper. He wants us to do good. He wants us to have His favor. Like,
Exactly. Amen to that. But.
Amen.
All right, so we're gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do next with the next video. I'm
Or
not sure.
anybody has any ideas, if there's something that anybody wants to discuss, any certain scriptures, or like any questions that he might be able to answer, or just to have a different perspective, just talk. Let's get together.
Hit them comments. Yeah, it's a good idea. Definitely. Thank you guys for watching. Be safe. Please.
Thank you. We love everybody.
Have a good day, y'all.
Bye.